are the ones causing the risk to the vaccinated, that tells me that you don't believe in vaccines.
Obviously this person doesn't know how vaccines work, right?
As a nurse,
I think the education system has pretty much failed us here. Because everyone thinks of vaccines like this wall, right? Everyone's like, oh, if you get the vaccine, it's going to be 100%. You're guaranteed not to get it. No vaccine in the history of man is like that. One of the cases I typically point to is the 2013 outbreak of measles over in New York, where they had people who were vaccinated with MMR getting breakthrough cases because there were pockets of people who were not vaccinating their children. You would also see polio outbreaks in areas that were highly unvaccinated back when the polio vaccines were starting to roll out. So why is it that we don't typically see these disease processes in these areas anymore? Was it because that these vaccines were 100%? Or was it because enough people vaccinated? The truth of the matter is, they were as effective as they were because enough people vaccinated. For every 20% of the population that gets vaccinated, risk cuts in about half. Now, you can't just look at the adult population when you're vaccinating, though. Viruses don't care how old you are. You also have to include infants and children in that number. What we do know, however, is that even if you get a breakthrough case with COVID, with the COVID shot, you are infectious for a smaller period of time. You clear the virus faster. You're less likely to go into the hospital, less likely to be vented, and less likely to die. But I always bring receipts. Spectrum Health does a really good job of documenting who's vaccinated and unvaccinated in their hospital. And this was from the end of December. Remember, Omicron was already starting to come in full swing. Notice all the people who were unvaccinated. 84%. These vaccines are highly effective. And yes, the unvaccinated do run a risk to us. Herd immunity depends on all of us. And studies have shown that people who are less likely to vaccinate are also less likely to take other risk reduction techniques like masking or social distancing. This account is rather new. I really hope that they do not spread any more misinformation out there. And hopefully they take a little bit of time to actually research how vaccines work. Have the day you deserve.